Speaking of battle rap, how you feel about the situation between Papoose and Remy Ma?
They both cool with me. Like I knew Papoose for years, over 15 years. Knew Remy for over 15 years. So I just wish them the best.
I strongly believe that sometimes people need to fight it out. Because talking doesn't do it.
Seeing that Remy Ma wants Papoose back doesn't really surprise me. He was the true definition of that's a good man for Vanna. And I don't know if she thought the grass was green on the other side, but considering that he got a new girlfriend, I think he might have to stay over.
We were given hope by Papoose and Remy Ma, who at one time represented the height of black love power. Out here, things are crazy. Pap made it clear to the public how much he loved his wife in every performance and interview. The type of dedication he showed her made everyone hope for a happy ending, and he treated her like a queen. He was the type of man you only see in movies. He married his wife while she was in prison, kept her in subjection for 6 years, and praised her in public whenever he could.
No. It was court.
Rumors are rampant in the streets after Remy Ma's alleged affair with battle rapper Easy the Block with Papoose vanished totally after months of accusations. Finally, Captain Pat began to lose his anger. And I promise you, today's happenings are like scenes from a hip-hop soap drama. There were blogs that boasted about her cheating on her father with Easy the Block for months. Remy's furious tone and attempts to refute the claims, however, didn't convince the internet, Captain. Supporters were closely monitoring every suspicious post and closely examining every interview for any hidden agendas. There were hints that the enmity between Papoose and Easy the Block captain might eventually blow up at an industry event. And that's exactly what occurred. Emotions grew as the two guys faced off, according to witnesses, and Papoose let his hands speak for him before anybody intervened. The street grew even more chaotic after this. Ease collapsed to the ground when a dispute over standing on business went against him. The rap scene was startled by Remy Ma's affair with EA's, which had far-reaching consequences that went beyond the fight. People criticized EA's for going too far. Papoose's wife, and both of them obviously did not gain anything from the experience. Despite Papoose's silence, Remy may have believed she could get away with it, but the damage to her relationship with Pap was too irreparable to ignore. Her devotion to Pap was now seen quite differently by many who had once admired her, and the response had an equal impact on Remy. Regretfully, she allegedly slept with another rapper after having an affair with Easy. He sought a new partner right away since his public distance from her was more powerful than words. It is at this moment that things start to go in an odd direction. According to reports, Papoose's new girlfriend is a professional boxer. It's true what you read. The true hilarity of Pap's new boo is more important than the mayhem. One of her skills is throwing her hands. This new phase of Pap's life is being welcomed by his followers, who seem to be happier than ever. For years, he was the loving spouse who prioritized her over all else, even when Remy didn't seem to notice. The treachery, however, was more pervasive because of Papoose's unwavering devotion to Remy at her darkest moments. Throughout Remy's 6-year incarceration, Pap had notably remained faithful to her, effectively married her while she was incarcerated, and made a concerted effort to patch things up following her release. One factor in his ascent to fame as a symbol of black love was his unreserved usage of the love and hip-hop name. The reversal and suspected adultery of Remy with Easy, who worked for her and Pap's joint firm, is a blow to Pap and the others who supported their passion. Many are upset and disillusioned by the couple's damaged reputation as the epitome of black love. And some still wonder if Papoose is really innocent. There have been allegations that Pap cheated on Remy while she was incarcerated since 2017. One woman even claimed to be the parent of a child with Papoose. Whether or not the claims were true, many admirers conjectured that if this woman's charges were untrue, there may have been others. The suspicions hurt his reputation. He exposed the woman's dishonesty by strongly refuting the charges and provided evidence that she had made up the narrative to help her position. This narrative has given Remy's supporters the opportunity to argue that she wasn't solely responsible for their marriage's dissolution, is apparently taking this poorly by sending threatening texts and stalking Pap's new girlfriend on fake Instagram accounts. She is aware that Pap's new girlfriend is a real boxer, so her statement that she is ready for a fight is overly ironic. It denigrates Remy and incites feelings of desperation and hatred. Instead of politely moving on, she is attempting to create drama and strengthen her new bond with Pap by playing the part of a life-changing dame. Along with that, Papoose and Remy are expecting a daughter. Although it's hard to imagine growing up and witnessing your parents argue online, because to Remy's pranks, Pap ought to make an effort to maintain harmony for her benefit. The bear is being prodded by Remy outside, as though he is unable to comprehend why Pap has continued in spite of everything. But since he knows that's not the legacy he wants to leave their child, Pap has been working to put the tragedy behind him. Despite Remy's repeated claims that the infidelity accusations are unfounded and untrue, her protective attitude hasn't altered public opinion. Instead, it has stoked speculation that there is more going on than she is revealing. Papoose is receiving praise from his followers for finding happiness after years of standing by Remy. Despite his desire for a respite from the chaos, Remy doesn't seem prepared to acknowledge that Pap is doomed to the past. The knowledge that her child is currently dealing with serious legal problems is heartbreaking. Even in the brighter moments, Pap was her pillar of support and never left her side. It is becoming clear to Remy how much she relied on his love and support throughout her most trying times.
Jason Scott has been arrested in connection to a murder in Queens that dates back to 2021. Investigators are looking into the possibility that it was a murder for hire.
Fox 5's Teresa Perillo joins us live from a story where the victim lived. Teresa, what can you tell us?
Yeah, Steve and Natasha, residents I spoke to here, they didn't know the victim, but they do know who Remy Ma is, and they're telling us that they hope her celebrity doesn't play into this case. Tonight we are learning that that victim was allegedly killed by Remy Ma's son, Jace Scott.
Now that Pap is no longer with her, Remy's decisions are causing her a great deal of sorrow. When she witnesses him happy with someone else, it is obvious that she is hurt, and she appears to be finding it difficult to cope with life without him. This is the area of interest. Remy's been saying she's ready to throw hands if necessary to impress Pap's new girlfriend, a boxer who has never cheated on anyone. I'm not sure what you guys are discussing, but it sounds like Remy is attempting to fabricate drama and instigate a fight in order to maintain her position in Pap's orbit. But it's failing. Pap isn't there, demonstrating that he has moved past his past and is preoccupied with his current connection. Pap acts honorably, as he always has, in spite of everything. His main priorities, he has stated, are maintaining his peace and creating a prosperous future for himself and his daughter. Remy Ma is receiving praise from his fans for putting himself first and avoiding getting sucked into the drama surrounding his still active relationship with Papoose. This new alliance will not be destroyed by Remy's antics. The bulk of people simply do not support Remy. Many people have questioned why she did it and criticized her behavior on social media. The comment, She looks so childish for a woman who played a major part in her own separation. Suggests that a lot of people seem to fulfill this criteria. Fans have criticized her hypocrisy for reportedly trying to meddle in Papoose's new relationship after she stepped out on him as he was expressing that you didn't want to listen to him. There is another response that says a lot of people are annoyed. The following comment encapsulated the prevailing feeling among the public over Remy's actions. How can you be angry and publicly distance your family from the man you were having an affair with if your ex-husband is still seeing his new lover? This narrative finally serves as a warning about love, devotion, and self-worth. These contemporary women are nuts, I assure you. Many people are obviously praising Papoose for her quest for happiness and peace, while denouncing Remy for her current behavior. Although Pap did everything in his power, he'd occasionally had to take drastic measures to keep his relationship with Remy intact. What do you think about Pap and Remy's ongoing argument? Will they ever be able to repair the damage? Or is it now too late? It's his way of informing the world that it's acceptable to move on, put your happiness first, and claim the respect and love you are due. Let us know what you think in the area below. If you want to receive additional updates, remember to click like and subscribe. Analyzing Remy's purported conversations with Papoose's new friend will make the upcoming film far more pornographic.